Well, of course, you can't stop the succession conversations. They do happen. And there's lots of speculation, of course. There's even speculation that Pope Francis will resign. I personally don't think so. But of course, people are on the lookout. They are talking about possible future popes and so on. But there's nothing officially happening at the moment.
The Vatican is in turmoil. Pope Francis, now 88 years old, is facing immense pressure to resign. But will he? Or will he defy expectations and hold on to the papacy until the very end?
No, per il momento no.
For the moment, no, really. But the time will come when I see that I can't do it.
Ok, che non ce la faccio, lo farò.
I will do it, and the great example of Pope Benedict was such a good thing for the Church. He told the popes in time to stop.
Today, we uncover the real story behind the calls for his resignation, the political battles within the Church, and why Pope Francis himself might refuse to step down. Stay with us to the end. For years, Pope Francis has been a figure of both admiration and controversy. As the leader of over 1 billion Catholics worldwide, his progressive stance on issues like LGBTQ+ rights, climate change, and economic justice has won him supporters, but also fierce opposition, even within the Vatican itself. Now, at 88 years old, his health is becoming a major concern. Recent hospitalizations, visible struggles with mobility, and moments of fatigue during public appearances have fueled speculation that the time for him to step down may be approaching. Even some of his closest advisors believe the Church needs younger, stronger leadership to navigate the challenges of the modern world. Pope Francis himself has acknowledged his declining strength, even joking at times about his limitations. But behind the scenes, there is a growing push from within the Vatican to convince him that resigning, like his predecessor, Pope Benedict XVI, did in 2013, would be the right choice. Unlike past popes, Benedict made history when he voluntarily stepped down due to declining health. His decision set a precedent, making it possible for future popes to step aside when they could no longer physically handle the demands of the role. But will Pope Francis follow suit? The answer is not so simple because beneath the surface, a power struggle is unfolding inside the Vatican. While many focus on Francis's age and health, there are deeper forces at play. Traditionalist factions within the Church have long opposed Pope Francis's reforms, believing he has pushed the Church too far in a modern and, to some, controversial direction. His efforts to modernize Church teachings and promote inclusivity have clashed with conservative bishops who see his leadership as a radical departure from centuries-old doctrine. These groups, many of whom hold significant influence, see his resignation as an opportunity to reverse his progressive agenda and install a successor who will return the Church to its more rigid, traditional roots. But Pope Francis is not one to be easily swayed. Despite his physical limitations, he has made it clear that he does not intend to resign anytime soon. He has repeatedly stated that he believes the papacy is a lifelong commitment. Unlike Benedict XVI, he does not view resignation as a standard practice, but rather as an extraordinary measure that should only be taken in rare cases. Francis sees himself as a shepherd of the people, a pope for the poor, the marginalized, and those who have long felt abandoned by the Church. Even in old age, he continues to push for change, calling on the Vatican to embrace the future rather than resist it. Resigning now would mean leaving many of his reforms incomplete, handing power back to those who want to undo everything he has fought for. And that is something he may never allow. His decision to stay on as pope is not just about personal will, it is about the future direction of the Catholic Church itself. If he steps down, the next pope could dramatically shift the Church's trajectory. If he remains, he ensures his vision continues, even if only for a little longer. So, will Pope Francis defy the pressure and remain in office until the very end? Or will he, like Benedict before him, decide that his time has come? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. What happens next will shape the future of the Vatican for years to come. What do you think? Should Pope Francis step down, or should he continue his mission despite the challenges? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with others who might find it interesting. Your support keeps us bringing you the latest insights. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.